arrange them. Then the bandsmen will come. They will play, church will close. They will tell me, carry it back. They won't teach me first Sunday, second. Every time, that's what is happening. Lucky enough, one day, it went on for some time, like 2-3 years. And they were not minding me. I wanted to know how to play an instrument, whether guitar, drum, or something. So I kept telling the pastor. And then he said, okay, it's about time. This guy has been serving you guys, so somebody should teach him something. They put me behind the drum. I'm too small. I can't play. I try. I can't hit the kick well and things. They transfer me to the guitar. The guitar is too heavy. It's weighing me down. I can't play. So they said, okay, let's give him an instrument he can sit down and play. That's the keyboard. So this is how it started. The guy who taught me is now a doctor. The first guy to teach my first chord. His name is Dennis Borte. He's a doctor at Trinity Hospital. So he was supposed to go to school. So he said, well, he's even willing to teach somebody to play when he's not there. So he taught me the 1-4-5 chords. I'm sure if you ask this guy, Bomo Mutie, 1-4-5 chords is there. They will say do, fa, and so. And he taught me that. So that's how I started learning the church songs with just these 3 chords. Later on, he taught me some 2 other ones, the la and the mi and things, those things. And then I was using it small. So this is how it started. When I was going to school every Sunday, every weekend, every Saturday, I'll be there with the church. I'll be making mistakes, but they were encouraging me. Small. Then I go to secondary school, and I became a professional playing the shabu. So now, instead of playing for the church alone, Charlie, there. I go to another church, because my church, they will never give me money. So I go to another church, I play, I get something small. The next week, I'll go to another church. So I'll come to rehearsal, I'll come and play maybe ministration. When it's done, I'll go to another church. And it was hard. My father died along the way as, I was growing. He was not interested that I would do music. Or say band for, pema, that kind of thing. So he would not allow any of his children to get into music. But I wanted to do music. They didn't even understand that. At that time, your mom will say, either you're a lawyer, a doctor, or that kind of thing. Some job. If you want to do, what is music? What do you mean? You want to be a choir star, or you understand what I'm saying? So they won't allow me. So small, I finished secondary school. My mom told me, what do you want to do with your life? I said, I want to do music. He said, over my dead body. I said, I want to do music. He said, it will not happen. I said, there's nothing else I'll do. Then I won't go anywhere. I'll follow the musicians around. See that you agree. So I was playing at Salif Amakos Church back then. I was a keyboardist, playing with Felix and the rest. Yeah, Felix is now a pastor in South Africa. So we were playing. Then one day, my mom realized this guy is not going to change his mind. So she came to me and said, Abia, so this is what you want to do. Your brother says he knows Fredima or something, so I want to take you there. And go and do whatever you want to do with your life. It's your life. I said, you. Then I went with them to Fredima. So Fredima told me, okay, as a young guy, you have to read all the manuals at this studio before you can touch any machine. So they carried all the books, gave it to me. I read it. I knew how to play the keyboard, even sequence at church. Those days, I had a cassette recorder, so I would play the music. The keyboard had some beats already in it, the Yamahas and things. So when the beat is playing, I'll be playing the bass and things with the keyboard, and then recording it, and the artist will be singing straight into the microphone, into the mixer, then I'll record. So I was making some small money from people at church, Then I wanted to take it serious, go a step further, record multi-track and things, but no studio will take you. Then my mom took me there, told the man that this is all I have. Take it and teach him what you can, let him go. So I read all the books, fast forward. It got to the time that I have to touch the machine. Fredima left the machines for me and said, be careful, blah, blah. I went to sleep. I changed all the presets. I had read the book, so I knew how to change it. I changed every preset. Charlie, the man came the next morning, was pissed. Called Kwame Yeboah. They came to sort the thing out. The next time they allowed me, Master West. I put my name everywhere. So it went on for some time, and the man got angry. He didn't tell me he would sack me. It took me that they are going to another studio to go and mix and master our songs because he does have certain equipment. I said, okay. We went to K frequency. You see, sometimes when something is happening in your life, don't take it like, well, Charlie, this man just left me and went away. But that was where the glory was coming to start. Took me to K frequency. I was there. And then we finished the mix. And I said, sit down and wait. The boss is coming. He will come and tell you something. Wait. He'll give you some data to come and give me. I said, okay. You know, that time we used to record on a data. Some small tapes. I'm not sure most of you know. So, I was there. The man came and said, are you the new guy? I said, new guy. He said, are you the guy Freddie, my brother? You come to work here. I said, hello, yeah. What new guy? You know, now I'm confused because I don't understand what is going on. But they said, okay. When I went there, they were making some beat. I was sitting outside when they came in to make that beat. And they wasted so many hours making that beat. And I've already created a song the guy is singing in my head. The beat is already done in my head. And if I had the chance, I could just go there and do it. But I know I cannot just go there and say, big boss, stop that thing you are doing. Also. So I have to wait. So they came out and said they are going for some beer. They will come back. So I should save the work they have done and then make some beats so that they know if I can use the machine or do something with the machines. I said, yes, boss. When they went I entered, I just deleted the work they were doing. When they bought me, they beat the ball, Charlie. I deleted that thing, Charlie. So when I deleted it, and I just started my own beat. The song they were singing, Anesh Shimelo, I'll never forget, because that's what opened the opportunity for me. So I just created a new beat. When I finished, they were not coming back. Charlie, I made them die. So me, I'm sleeping, and they came back to wake me up. Hey, you are sleeping, lazy boy. We left you, say, create something, you are sleeping. So I said, I finished long time, but they were not coming. They said, nonsense. What did you do? I said, I've done the beat. They said, where is the one that we did? Have you saved it? Then I was looking at them. I said, hey. Master, where is the thing? I couldn't talk because I know I've deleted it. Then they started talking. Where is the thing? I said, you what? I said, I played another one. So, where is our own? I said, I deleted it. They wanted to beat me. Then, Fafa Blagoji, he was the one who was singing. So, and KK, may he so rest in peace. He was the guy who owned the studio. So, Fafa went to press press the space bar. And what came out? He was like, hey, who made this? I said, me. You are lying. Who made this? I said, oh, it's me. Are you sure? They muted. They said, play the piano. And I played it. They said, wow. Okay, where is your letter for employment? I said, I don't have anything. The boss went to sit behind the computer. He typed. And that's how I started working at K frequency. And you had some hits like, how do you call it? Abuskeleke, Chio Chio, Mamaveketeke. Yes, a lot of votes for me. Make a chop president by NFL. All these songs. That time, we're not putting any name in it. So it just kept going. I was making a lot of hits back then. And I was a guy in the studio working with Sydney, Nanano Mochirahode. I already mentioned Keteke, Chiko Dawuni, or Dokasa Gomasum, Dead Body. All these guys, I was working with them because they were all under my boss's label. So, yes, I was a studio guy. When you come, you work with me. And I was doing a lot. Then the thing happened that times became hard. My boss was not giving me money because he saw me grow. So he felt like, whoa, he just give me some allowance once in a while. Then, Charlie, I realized I want to leave. That time, I'm going to get so on. So, and that's my wife, Frida. We've been together for 20-something years. Yeah. So, Charlie, I get, they give me money, that thing. Then some guys campsite. They were in Dansoman. They came there, Charlie. I'm doing good. They want to work with me. They'll give me that. And I told my boss that, Charlie, this is what these people are saying. He says I can't leave him because there's a truckload of work I have to do, blah, blah. So I left to campsite because I didn't want to stay there. He didn't want to give me the money. I told him that he should give us some pay at least, but he didn't. Because I did a lot of adverts with Yofi Brew and says, yeah, all those things. Tampico, I did that advert with Olu Odon thing. I did that. So I went to campsite as well, and I did a lot. So fast forward, it was happening. Then my father's house, I came there and set up my own studio. I didn't have nothing. I just went there with faith. Just went there, the garage, I turned it into a studio. And I said, Charlie, this is where my studio will be. I went to put cushions and everything there. And I didn't have one speaker to put there to even listen to music. But I just went to create that place and left. I was still in campsite. So one day, I told Amanziba that I have a studio. He said, you have a studio? Then I said, yeah, I have the place, but I'm now trying to buy some machines. He said, oh, but when I went abroad, I brought studio equipment too. They are in my house, sitting there doing nothing. I said, hey, say, come and take it, use it, and we'll share. And so that's how Creative Studio started. And now my mom was in the house, shouting on my head, and Creative Studios is what started bringing all the hits, Frampons's hits. All the hits you know. Constant. Oh, what are you talking about? From Pempe, what's in the Pempe, Angelina, whichever hits you know. All the hits. Yes. All these hits were coming. My mother was like, Maza. I got TV, no John, I can see it's not a camera. You may be here. No, I was giving her good money. She didn't mind. This went on for years. Then one day, Daddy Lumba entered the house. My mother, they book me when it comes to my work. Go, if you're called out, you know that kind of thing. It doesn't matter your age. Then that woman enters the house. Then they were arguing, it's him, it's not him, it's him, it's not him. So my mom was like, Pacho only Lumba. Not some Pacho. Now I heard. Not so many appear. Oh, me and me appear. Appear, me ba. Oh. Hey, here we are saying. That day, the homeless we chop for them. Now we say, hey, ma, go from Bahama for Bahumfi or so Fioko. You know? And that's how the whole thing started. And if I watch my journey from when I went to Freddie Ma up to today, he calls me Oba the Seifo. Because maybe because every time up to today, I want to know if I buy some machine, I'll open it. Look at the ICs, I just want to see how they made it. Try and find the signal part and all that. Study the machine. That's how I am. Me a fetchere. Because there's no school in Ghana where you can go and learn. So when I tell people that it's God, they don't understand. What could you do? Appear the one thing. And I won't call it by 200 hits. We are by 4. Then I wonder, so God there, you can't do anything. When somebody does something, but where do you do? As if you can do something bad, you can't do it through Christ. But all I knew was, I was just going. The force that was pushing me, I did not know. The first time they called me that I won an award, because I had so many hits. When they said Appia Danko, I went to take that award. People were looking at me. They didn't know I was Appietus. I remember sitting at National Theatre, and they gave us the award previously in the industry awards. So when they came, Appia Danko won the award, one girl behind me saying, Chata house, they say, you understand? She said, Appietus, I'll beat some farmer. But it's me. But because they didn't say Appietus and they said Appia Danko, girl, if you say Sisiabem, you know, yeah. And got angry and insulted me because I was on the screen. But I was the same Appietus. And that's how come when we came home, my wife told me that, one for Appietus and Shenyum said the JQ Mooney, Hamamoy, and I made ya. And I'm saying, has it got into that? So it was my wife that told me that. Put your name in it. I didn't want to do it. Then I started putting my name in the songs. You know, so fast forward, I just sit down, reminisce, look at the things I've done. I realized that I didn't do anything. I was having fun, and I became great. Just having fun. My uncle Jujura Biaho, my nyashi. There's somebody who say, oh, where do you drew? Who can call to be home? Because they don't want to believe that somebody like you can do this. But I know that me, mommy, I do this shame we nyame, sum nyame, constantly pray, that kind of thing. Because you wake up every morning, oh, that cry, boom, you understand? I don't know how I will not give the praise to God. What I am today, and I've constantly said it, that I became Appietus. I didn't go anywhere. I became big. I have the most number of hits. I don't know which African music producer has over 200 hit songs. I've recorded over 3,000 songs. And I can't give the praise. The force behind me, I don't know what that was. The things people do to get maybe 50 hits, you'll be shocked. The kind of things I've heard people, but me, I did nothing. I got there. And up until today, I hear most of my hits on radio or when I go to parties. Constantly, people are playing it. So who do I give the thanks to? Yes. You know, so this is a summary of who Appietus is and how I got here. And when this man told me, come and share something small, I said, yes, I'll come and tell everybody that God is made this Appietus man standing here. Without him, I won't be here. So thank you very much for having me. God bless you. Master Jarov. Yeah, careful.
You know, when you go for interviews, they ask you questions.
Okay.
And you
this
answer.
is an interview.
No, so it's an interview time.
Okay.
So viewers, welcome from that break. So there's a part that you said your mom was the one that took you to go and hand over you to
Freddie Man. Yeah.
So at that point, because from the beginning you said your mom never believed support your. So when your mom today was taking there, what came into your mind?
My brother convinced my mom because my mom would never agree. And my life, I was playing from church to church, that kind of life. So they felt that, what is he doing with his life? So if he can record and at least make some money, let's put him at that place. Because my mom felt that I won't listen to her. I will follow the band till I die. And she didn't want that. The band aspect, she didn't want, because she said when she was little, some bandsmen came into their village to play for some time. When we went back, most of the girls were pregnant.
Oh, okay. It's a testimony. It's a living testimony.
So she felt that life, I will live that life, and she didn't like it. So by studio might be different. Yeah.
Okay, so we have young guys, young ministers that are coming, that they are doing gospel, not secular. They do gospel. But they don't have the finances to go to the studio, bring out their work. And when you meet them at events, you see that these people, they are very good. They are very gifted, but they don't have the means to go to the studio. Some of them, they are scared that when they approach somebody like you, because you are big, they don't know the reaction. They don't know what to tell you, or they don't know how much.
Is, even if I record somebody for free, gospel song, what I've done for the person is give him a song. People need to hear it. He has to shoot a video. He has to promote it. It's all money. I think the church can also help people who have talent. They can decide that we will help you this year. You have been good to this church. You have been singing. You have the talent. Everybody's saying it. We'll take you to the studio. We will do this for you. Because even if you get somebody to record a free song for that artist, he will need money to do all the rest. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to lie to you and say, oh yeah, all the church people singing here, Mumra. Then I come and do the thing for you. Then you are stuck. So you have the song and you can't do anything with it. It's not good. The church can also decide to help one artist in the church every year. They'll be able to do it.
Can somebody bring out a hit song without a video?
Yes, a lot of songs have made a hit without a video. A lot of songs. They made waves big before the artist even shot a video. I'm sure you know some of the songs.
I know many. I have a song.
Yes.
No, not me. I'm using myself as an example. I said, if I say I have a song that you go, hey, okay. Bassy or Rose, she has a song.
Yes.
How will the person know that this song will come out and will come out well? Is there anything like try your luck or something? Because I have this song. I want to invest in this song. I want to put all my best
In the song.
So how will I know that if I put? No, because if you are sown, you must reap. So how do I know that if I'm putting all my money in this thing, it will work? Is there anything that when you see this song, you know that by the beat I'm playing, this song?
It's not about beat. Everything works together to make a song.
Okay.
So the beat, the lyrics, the composition, all comes together to make a good song. So when you have a good song, yeah, you need a good engineer, you need a good sound. Everything has to come together for it to work. Then you put it together. Then now you can think of going to the next stage. If you ask any of the artists here, they don't have one song. They might sing a song that you don't like. I remember that when we finished Ufram Ponce's album, he hated Utulege. And that was the biggest song on the album. He didn't like it. He said even the name some way. I do, but that song, The Dog, let's promote this one. Then I said, just put the song on the CD. He was putting 2 songs. I said, just add it on the promo CD. If you know it's not good, the DJs don't play it. So what's your problem? Then he did that. And the DJs didn't play the 2 he chose. They played that one. And it became a hit. So a song that you might think, these ones will work. No, the public might not like it. Are you getting me? There's a song that when you're meditating in your room or you are praying, it gets to you. You're able to do things with it. You come to church and you sing it, and people are watching you cool. But another song you don't really book, they flow with that. So usually, you can't tell. I've never said, I see it myself, say, hey, this song is a banger. Yeah. The one I do the book becomes a big hit. Angelina was not a song I thought prior will make a hit out. And they made. I was looking at a different song. That song, up to today, you don't know that song.
Last question before you sit.
Yeah.
You've produced more than 200 hits, 300. Yeah. Till now, you are still doing the work. What keeps you going? Because there are people that after 5 songs, we don't hear of them again. After 10 songs, then they are sleeping somewhere.
You see, when God gives you a gift, it doesn't die off. When God gives you a gift, and it's natural gift, everybody will die off. You'll still be there. You will not talk. When you do, it will mean something.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When God gives you a gift, you will sing a language people don't understand it to become a hit.
Yes, it's true. It's true. You have one. You have one, and it's a hit.
Not one. I had in Mujeba, I had with Sarkodie,
yes.
Azonto Fiesta.
Yes.
I had Bosukena, and Kessie was also on that song. Kessie sang it.
So that, can you explain it in English?
There's no need to explain. I just spoke. And
okay, you spoke.
Yeah. Okay. Because when God's hand is in it, you can do.
Then you come a hit.
Yes.
Sorry, sir, but has anybody come to your studio without writing a song?
That's how come Mujibaya came about. The boys had their rap, they didn't have chorus. So when I'm making beats, I do these things that Patapa and Stoneboy.
Yeah.
So that's how I vamp myself and I do the beat. And they said I should put it in as a chorus. So that they will go and write their lyrics. When they come, when they came back, they said, no, they like that thing. No. I said, for what? They say, if I will make the song, I should take the song. So I had to mix. And it came out and was an instant hit. That song, we didn't take 1 week to become big.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm saying, you might call it secular or whatever. I'm giving the praise to God.
Yeah.
Because I was the only person at the time who did that and became a hit.
Yeah.
You can't explain that. Me, myself, up to today, they say sing the same lyrics. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? Yet, people loved it and went crazy. And you think the devil's the one doing that?
No.
He's angry with me. I'm standing here today and I'm praising God. You understand?
Yes,
he
sir.
did all that. Because when I sit back and I look at the things I have done, Charlie, even the devil cannot do that. He himself, when they put him in my same position, given the number of years, he can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's a musician. He can't. something pushed me, and that power is the highest power ever. Myself. Because people have tried to beat my record, they can't. 200 hit songs. Michael Jackson said, I'm not sure they have that.
No.
One person. So if it's not God and you say it's Satan, Satan doesn't have 200 hits. Are you getting the point? I'm the only person who is able to do anything, just anything, and it will become a hit.
Wow.
Yeah, because heavens were in what I was doing. God was here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I know it's him. There's nothing else. When you know you went to a juju man and you come and stand here and you are talking God, God is watching you.
Yeah.
I know it was him. Constantly, it was him.
Wow.
Nobody else. So I always give the praise to him.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's do it better for Appietus. Before you sit,
Hey.
this one is the last one. Wait, there's the last. You cannot come to my testimony concert. You are a producer without singing.
Sure. You want to hear something?
I think the keyboardist should give you your key.
No.
Okay, just lead one worship song.
I don't have lyrics.
You started from the stage. Oh, there, one song.
No.
Oh, do you want to hear a song?
Yeah,
Oh, do you want to hear a song? Yeah. One song. It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Appietus! Thank you very much. Thank you. That's his testimony. Thank you. Powerful testimony. I pick few things from the testimony. And I have to go home and ask my family some questions. Because if you notice from his progress, the family was involved. The family sent you to school. You went, they said, do music. You said no. You want to do music. They said, go and work in the bank. You said no. It's music now. Then later your brother convinced your mother to take you somewhere to even pay for you. Your mother have money to pay for you. That means you are from a good home. Your mother paid for you. Then you learned. Then you went. You spoiled things. Hey, you've been spoiling things for long. Then you went to another studio again. Then that's how your breakthrough started. Then when you left the studio, you came back to your father's house. Your father is a landlord. That means you've not suffered like Nazareth. No. That means, now I understand why you went to do Sikadro. Now I understand. Because your father is a landlord. You even have a space that you even turned as a studio. Some of us, we cannot share testimony about our father. No. My mother taking you somewhere to pay for you. Like I said, during the prison, your father died. He left the property for you. If my father will soon die, he will not leave anything for me. I know. No, I know. You know, when some people like this, if your father died, when they are calling for to read will, you are excited to go. Some of us, my father will write a will. The debt that is owing, we have to pay. So, your father is good. So now thank you for bringing Appietus to come and speak to us and giving us this insight when it comes to music. And I believe, musicians, you've learned a lot, right? You've learned a lot that you can do anything through Christ that strengthens you. See, Kadro no de pay. That's Nazareth. You craze. How many months again? Tell them. Just because of heat. No, he craze now. You know craze. He craze. I had him buy Nazareth for craze. Said he drank water from the ground. You ate bread. Hey. Okay. So we are all gathered here because of one man that went to madness, came back. So that time when you want Chris, why you not say Appietus? My Appietus help you. Say, no go Sikadra. I feel producer. I feel make you hit too. Or you don't know Appietus that time. You don't know him that time. Because I said it. It was after I crazed, I started knowing great people. Because I wish you know Appietus that time for give you hit song. So you don't know at that time. There's power in madness. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person before I bring Reverend Appietus, so she's a singer. When you see her, you see Africa. She's a queen from Brian. She's a queen for Jesus. She's the only minister I know that can wear long gown.